nimeimba juu ya grief, nimeimba juu ya si grief rather, nimeimba juu ya betrayal na vitu zingine ni personal tu, yani nimeimba juu ya betrayal, nimeimba juu ya yani nimeimba vitu real that everybody can relate to. Yeah, but yeah, sometimes tuna miss my boys. Unajua, yeah, sometimes unajua going ukikuwa when you're solo you move fast. 10 years hizo nyingine before so, the 5 years nasema. What am I trying to say? The kind of movement and development that has been happening in Africa by Africans is so immense and it's beautiful to watch. Look at in different countries, people are filling up stadiums again vizuri. Musicians are creating systems and merchandise and earning situations where like 5 years from now ujikumbuke ukuwe happy kwa hiyo moment yako. When you remember Savara 5 years from now, I hope utakuwa happy, utakuwa umepitia different periods of life na umelive.
Savara, we love you.
Savara, we're here because of you.
Lovely to see Savara all the way from KE.
We love you, Savara. We love you. Savara to the world. Savara forever. Savara to
the world.
We love you, Savara. We love you.
Hi, Savara.
Yeah, Savara to the world. Savara to the world.
Savara nakupenda.
I wanna show you out, show you out, show you out. Then I'm finished with my love. Girl, I wanna show you out, show you out, show you out. Then I'm finished with my love.
Savara, you finally come to the UK. Tuambie, what version are we meeting you today? How have you evolved? We ni nani ndio tukujue tupatie wasanii maneno.
Umesikia tu your quality of interview first. The quality of question tells you a lot, man. That's so profound. I'm so thankful first my UK trip imeanza vizuri. It's been a long time coming. I had to be patient to be able to start my solo tour journey. Now, the preparation has been immense, has been amazing. The journey, the enjoyment, like the disappointment, the achievement. So, every day is a new beginning, and nikianza tu tena fresh every day, like even right now, it's a good feeling. So I'm so thankful, and I'm upbeat. It's a good time to be alive for me.
For sure, definitely a good time to be alive. At this point in your life, who are we meeting?
Oh, you're meeting
Sauti, so where in you?
Okay, right now you're meeting Savara to the world. And what is Savara to the world? Savara to the world is a combination of a rhythmic, crazy expressionist, for lack of a better word, who has been around for a particular period of his time, and right now he's reliving that dream as a solo act, having experience and now learning new experiences and combining that to be able to just solve a lot of African challenges in terms of the creative economy, and also just create and enjoy his time in the world. So Savara to the world is me carrying my culture, my heritage, my street, my lingo, from what I've experienced so far from Africa, from the ghetto, from Luya land, I represent the Luya people, and now to the world. And on the flip side, also Savara to the world means during my Sauti Soul time, my band time, the world really gave to me, because I went all over the world, played music. I was so blessed, still blessed. But right now it's my turn to give it back to the world as a solo act. So it's my planting season again, and that's Savara to the world. So that's the version of Savara that you're meeting. Yes.
You've mentioned slightly based on you being with Sauti Soul. Can you kindly touch up on that part of your life?
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the best experiences of my life, and still is, because we're just on hiatus, and we're still doing a lot of business together. We're still discovering a lot of things together. We still own a lot of property together. So like, yeah, like Sauti Sol is the government now. We always say Sauti Sol is the government. We are agents, like we are the ministers. So we will always represent the government and always be loyal to the government. And Sauti Sol raised me, you know. I have to respect that time of my life. So it's quite interesting, and it's beautiful. Like, manze na enjoy.
So, Mr. Mona, you've enjoyed being part of Sauti Sol,
Yeah.
also being part of a solo career. What part of yourself only appeared after the transaction from being from the group to being a solo?
And what part of?
What part of yourself only appeared after coming out of the group?
What part of myself only appeared after oh my God, like there's, you know, human beings are always evolving, and I cannot even pinpoint exactly what part of myself, but I feel like it's just about of things that have been there. It's just that when there's so much to think about, you know, in a group there's so much to think about. There's the option of choice, you know. Oma the choice of option. We unasema nini usicheze? Yeah. Zote unaweza sema nini, lingana ulienda shule wapi? So because of that, so kuna a lot of attention in different, you know, but with this unaweza kudiscover tu vitu about Savara zenye maybe you did not know, but they were there. So I wouldn't say any exactly, but there's a lot, and I'm evolving each and every day. Every day is a lesson. Every day is a lesson, a lesson, a lesson to be new. Every day is a lesson, a lesson, a lesson to be you.
Perfect.
Don't give up on your mistakes. Papa God amesha kusamehe. It's a lesson. I was writing that song. It's been pretend I'm happy, but yeah, it's a song in my album, and you reminded me that every day is a chance to evolve. So siwezi sema hata sasa ina become what. Leo tu naandika hit song ingine crazy, na think about different thoughts. So every day is a lesson. I'm evolving each and every day. So siwezi specify. So I just hope the world meets me when it's perfect.
Nataka nyuma kidogo. You mentioned something about entrepreneurship, about you and being a solo artist.
Yeah.
How does that come together in you as a person, and how do you encourage other solo artists in groups or just group musicians to be themselves, get the entrepreneurship mindset and go for it?
Yeah, man, like I would just like to tell, like, especially kids out there in Africa, especially African kids, just remember you'll always be guinea pigs, you know, in terms of especially where you come from, the most rural you come from. Don't ever fear and feel envy. Just remember that you're born to build, and you're living in a very interesting time where you decide, because you're the ones that are building. So being entrepreneurial means like just develop and build with people that are around you, build community, enjoy life. Whenever it's time for you to discover things, to feel lazy, to feel like, oh, ati sisi ndo tulionewa. Hapana, we are the chosen ones. So entrepreneurship means believing in your ideas, believing in them, like pushing them, trying as much as possible and going forth, putting yourself out there. Kama Savara to the world. Manze mimi nimepour my heart out here. Sijui naenda venues after venues, after venues, na meet different people. Lakini na enjoy your process. I'm not afraid to pour my heart out there. Alafu nibaki tu home. Unacheki sai, I'm discovering something new as a solo act and I'm living it. So usiwahi complain useme, oh, ati sisi tumetoka continent gani. No, we are the rich people, we are the rich folk, we are the people of now. So that's entrepreneurship. It's in your mind, any mindset too. So si lazima entrepreneurship ikuwe ati umediscover kitu sijui kali ama ya tech ama nini. Zi entrepreneurship tu ni kukuwa na positive thoughts on how you're moving. So let's move every day.
That is so interesting. So umesema you've been to different venues in and out, you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
Last night you were in Birmingham.
Yes.
Talk to us. How did you feel?
Wow.
From that experience, you met your fans.
Tell us. Niko so grateful. Niko so grateful because Savara to the World, like this first leg of this tour, is more about connecting with the fans. Na ni kitu important for me to kwenda kwa grassroots in terms of just to interact. Me, hiyo ndio inanifanya naandika the best music pia, because pia I don't want to lose myself. And to stay grounded, I have to interact with the fans that have kept me, the fans, my real ones, my day ones. Ni feel energy out now. The more I feel the energy, the easier it is to translate that energy into music, because my music has to be very, very, very real and authentic. So for me, this first leg of this tour, hata naita promotion tour actually, ni kama put my brand and myself out there. That's the connection I want, and I'll continue building it because niko kwa building stage, so tuna build into something amazing. Every day, jana vile niliwa meet Birmingham, muwe tu bams, tuka-advertise TV, wasa wakakam, ama ni Bram, ama ni?
Yeah, bro.
Bram, si Bams. Bram. So nashanga, but why is it Bram? Na inaandikwa na ni Birmingham.
Hiyo ni Wajerumani. English people, yes. We don't know. We don't know that.
Yeah, why is it Bram? But I would like to know. But anyway, that's food for thought. So nilikuwa naambia tu Bram, kuna wa Kenya, kuna wase different, kuna a cosmopolitan kind of situation. So kuja hapa ku-experience, and yesterday to be one-on-one with them, man, ina fill my cup na blessings, and that's what I'm here for. So thankful, man. Kama ulikam last night, if you came out last night, Mungu akubless sana, and it's just because also I love you, and we're gearing up for my main show in London, Lower Third, on the 21st, on Thursday, 21st of May. Let's meet there, man.
Now that you're embarking on a solo journey, being an artist by yourself, was there ever a moment when you started, you secretly doubted yourself, even when the world thought you had already made it? Yes.
Now self-doubt is every day. Self-doubt is it's how you describe it and how you make use of it. Geniuses have self-doubt. Unajua lazima ukue na self-doubt ndo uweze kujua difference ya overconfidence na something you can present to the world. Now without self-doubt utakuwa overconfident, and it doesn't make sense. Na sidhani uko overconfident unaweza enjoy life, because I think inakuanga a fake way of, anyway, to each their own. So self-doubt is something that I faced, and I always face sometimes, but I always pour my self-doubt in art. I pour most of my emotion in art, and it's a way of me coping with different kind of emotional roller coaster. Na lazima uko na self-doubt ndo grow. So I embrace it. Yes.
Now that you've mentioned you've embraced it, what's been the hardest adjustment moving from the group dynamic to carrying your own version as a solo artist?
The hardest? Well, how can I say, man? Kuna different hard points at different times. Yeah, but I don't know, maybe sometimes it's hard to adjust. Sometimes realizing like, oh man, you have to say hi to your fans, to connect kabisa, which is beautiful. Sometimes you have to go to cities and realize like, si kama kitambo ilikuwa ni screams all over. It's like you're learning a new, like you're increasing a new, you're touching on a new fan base, and you have to have so much humility and to be able to look at it as art. Now build from that. So sometimes lazima unajiita meeting, unajikatch. So that ability, I'm thankful. That's a blessing actually. Kukuwa na hiyo ability ya kujikatch na kujiambia yo. Sasa ndio ile time. Yeah, but sometimes tuna miss my boys. Unajua? Yeah, sometimes unajua going when you're solo you move fast. So yeah, you move fast, yes, and then you can also make a lot of mistakes. Unajua? So because you don't consult a lot, you know. Ile saa ingine ilikuwa lazima watu wanne, so unaziembrace na unajua vile unazi adjust, and then you just keep, how can I say, fixing as you grow. and that's part of it, yeah. So ile inakuja una wewe nini nayo
So the current music that you're unatuletea, that you're producing yourself, is it the type of music that you've always wanted to make, and is it the representation of you now?
To be real, I think yes. And Savara to the World, especially the music that I've been recording this year, if you look at the last tracks I've been recording, especially Sianda, Show You Off, ilikuwa since Savage Level and everything, it was a way of just sharing my different facets. I'm multifaceted manze, so different facets nilizitupa tu kwa the world, alafu nikona what the fans were gravitating towards, na nimejua sasa kuwa categorize na kuwapatia different pieces at different times. So my music right now represents me a lot, especially this period. Savara to the World and the music that's coming ni so beautiful, so unique, and ina represent what I want people to feel kwa dunia. I think also like with my experience, najino better, najinawo, najino better, and niko surrounded by beautiful people, so hiyo ina bring a lot of like gratitude kwa hiyo mziki, na hiyo ndo mimi nataka tu.
With the exposure that you currently have with the music that you've brought it to us, what has fame done to you quietly, and what has it basically given to you quietly and taken it away quietly?
It's taken my privacy, definitely. Yes, but si complain. Let me not, but alafu pia si complain manze, that's what I was made for. Na niliitaka, you know, to everything iko na nini zake. So na embrace. It's taken away my privacy, yes. But also it's given me a lot of fame. Imenipatia nini? I wouldn't say even fame per se too. Just my music being understood, na people emotionally being drawn to the spirit of the music. Imenipatia a lot of fulfillment. Imenipatia a lot of fulfillment when I look at kids, adults. Mtu anaimba ngoma yako mazee, dodoero biro. So nikiona vile culture ina transcend through my art, naka hivi nasema, nikiona madangu manze nimembuildia hao poa, anaishi vizuri, vitu kama hizo tume na enjoy tu manze.
Come to Birmingham, you've seen your fans. What's one thing fans are discovering about you now that they've never seen kwa sababu ulikuwa kwa group ya Sauti Sol?
I think someone interact na me more my rhythmic way of expression, though I understand more, which is very unique globally now. So when I understand, when I realize to ndo msana kwa hapo unamsana type hapo this Savara guy kumbe has been a giant. Niko like yo but mi na joke tu, yani I appreciate na self like discovery si kitu ya all at once, so na enjoy different people wakini discover at different times, so mi na enjoy na najua kuandika mziki be different, so I love it, yeah.
Moving on to the other side of young people, the one that you inspire.
Ngoja manze, Yvonne unasaidia. That's Yvonne. Shout out to Yvonne. She's part of my team manze, ana niko na watu wazuri sana wamenishikilia around, and I'm always thankful, man. Yeah. So behind this person unaona hapa, there are beautiful human beings who are running this thing. Mimi ni mtu wa panganga tu, unacheki mimi. Mimi tu ni mdomo tu niko nayo. Kama hiyo unaona kauka mutiomo. Mamangu anazoona hiki tu aniambia, nilikufunzaje the African way, wewe usichome. Sasa iko sawa.
Uko sawa?
Yeah.
You have a lot of young African boys looking up to you, even just creatively.
Yeah.
Right. What do you think young people of today are struggling with silently, artistic wise, music wise?
Creative wise kwanza?
Yes.
Wow, ni noma. Most people are suffering, which it's ni problem tu ya time yetu. Ya time yetu tuko sahi. Most people are suffering social anxiety, and lack of mental stability because of, how can I say, kukosa kujijua because of kukosa kuweza kuspend time na self because of the new internet age. So kuna information overload, na information overload from a very young age, you know what it does to the brain. So wasi wengi wana lack hiyo intrinsic or yourself, yuko kuwa na identity fulani yenye imetoka from red thread yao ya ndani rather than red thread yenye expectation ya the public. So unaona wasif young kids from a very young age, they opt to want to be like what the internet wants rather than mtu kujijua, and sometimes inakuwa it's too late. Alafu ndo unapata a lot of watu wengi wako mentally unstable when they have to face now reality ya dunia. Yeah, so I think hiyo ndio kitu young people wana face sana. So kama unaweza spend time na self away from the internet, I discovered that all that because when I started taking a break from social media and I saw what it did to me. Yeah. And then I could imagine a kid who's been raised always looking at the internet, always having all that access and information overload. Nikasema itafanya nini mtu mdogo? So unaona tu that's what but we have to live that time. Unaona pia kwani utafanya nini? Pia uwezi kosa kupatia mtu information. Msane za kwa danda. Unajua utakuwa danda na mtu anaweza kosa kumove with the times. So it's a thin line. Anyway, we are children of our time. Nayo nini?
So what advice would you give to young creatives who feel talented but stuck to unseen, especially within the Kenyan climate? Hiyo ya artistry hakuna pesa na haonekani vile sana. And you don't have any, kama hauna relevancy, you not stick. Kutoka kwa public eye sana.
Yo, unfortunately or fortunately, I'm even writing a song about it. Maze, I like this interview because it's speaking a lot of things that I'm going through, which I love. Globally, unacheki. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you, manze. I cannot save you. Watu wanapiga kazi, manze. Sasa niko Birmingham. Wala wasena work now saa hii. Duez. Bro, mjamaa halali. Watu wanapiga kazi. The lady that's behind the camera, jana tumekuwa na show mpaka very very late. Watu wanapiga kazi. So kama wewe ni youth out here, Savara Jalala, amduya anapiga interview. Watu wanapiga mboka. Niko hapa Birmingham, nimepatana na so many foreigners. Watu wamekuja tu UK. Watu wanapiga kazi. Nobody is coming to save you. Save yourself. African kids, wacheni kucomplain. Hii mambo ya kucomplain hapana. Save yourself. I know it's easier said than done. Pia mi lakini pia I'm not talking from a point of privilege. Nime hustle man, nimetoka ghetto. You know, look at my history. Na hakuna mtu amenisave. Fans tu amenisave na vibes na nikaandika muziki poa, lakini nimesave myself. So nobody's coming to save you.
As both an artist and an entrepreneur, how do you balance creativity with business without losing yourself?
I'm still figuring it out. Yes, and that's the reality. And that's why I try as much as possible to have mentors, to go through therapy, because there's never the right way. I'm still figuring it out, man. Hey. It's a journey. Yeah, I'm coping.
What's the biggest lesson entrepreneurship has taught you outside of music?
The lesson outside of music. Entrepreneurship imenifunza outside of music.
Outside of music.
Hiyo ni kali. Imenifunza structured entrepreneurship, imenifunza systems. Work systems are better. Creating systems is better than creating the product. The end product, yeah. The end product doesn't matter that much as the systems. So, like, maybe I'm not explaining it the best way. Yes, the end product matters. But I'm at a place in my life right now. I'm creating systems. It's like, for example, creative economy systems. Nimetengeneza Soul Generation Publishing, coming from a third world country where I said again, guinea pigs, and it's a blessing to always be the first people to do it. So creating from that point, now having structures inasaidia better rather than just I created a lot of music. Let me just go back. I created a lot of music, but I had to work very hard for my music to go global because there was no structure. So right now I'm at a point of my life where I'm concentrating on making the structure so that the end product can easily move globally. Yes, I think nimekuanswer sasa. Yeah.
So basically that's an investment you're doing.
Yeah.
So if that's an investment that you're doing, what has changed perspective-wise in terms of success? Umesema end product ndio the success. Did you have any ideas of what success was outside the group as Sauti Sol? What was success to you?
Success has always been I won't be modest. Success has also been getting resources and solving challenges that have always been there. Kuishi vizuri, kuweza kuwa na good vibes, kuweza kuspread good messages globally na kuenjoy maisha yako. Hiyo ni success. Kuweza kuinfluence watu in a very positive way, kuweza create things that have a lasting and legacy impact, on people. That has always been success, and we will always deem that as success. Na pia success ni kuona our people na ourselves live the moment na enjoy na have good mental awareness na tumekuwa live hiyo time with good vibes. Hatuja have so much money na alafu tumekosa mental clarity. So it's a balance. Hata niko na ngoma inaitwa balance. So actually success ni to be able kuweza kubalance tu kitu. Yes, success to me, man.
Coming from the group setting again, I know I keep taking you from a group setting, right? Do you think, now that you're a solo artist, do you think African artists are finally starting to understand the importance of ownership and building businesses beyond music for sustainability?
Yes, for sure. For sure, if you look at in the last even 5 years alone, ukiangalia the last 15 years accumulatively, ukiangalia the last 5 years, so much has happened in the last 5 years as compared to the last 10 years before the 5 years. What am I trying to say? The kind of movement and development that has been happening in Africa by Africans is so immense, and it's beautiful to watch. Look at in different countries, people are filling up stadiums again vizuri. Musicians are creating systems and merchandise and earning situations where, Africans are creating solutions, especially things like collecting music collecting societies. How music is, how music is monetized. Actually, people in Africa have started owning those systems which were being owned by global kind of entities. Lakini saa hii ukiangalia, artists are becoming more independent, so vitu zina happen, which is beautiful. Ukiangalia show business in Africa, it may increase. Content creation, it may increase. Repatriation is happening. Repatriation is happening like crazy. Africans in the diaspora are finding solace, are finding beauty back at home, are finding, ni kitu brilliant kuona na ni beautiful kuona Wasomali wamekuja back to Africa, manzi wana invest, wa Nigeria wana come back to Africa, wana invest, Kenyans nini. So it's beautiful. Commerce may increase. I can name it, manzi. I hope watu wanajua vile kitu ni a blessing. I know it's hard. Yes. Lakini it's a hard blessing.
I do agree. What kind of music, thinking larger wise, we mentioned filling stadiums, people going back home, investing. What kind of music or culture sound do you think Africa still hasn't fully introduced to the world yet with a new artist like yourself?
What kind of music?
Yeah.
I think Africa right now, the urban culture has just, or the global culture has just tapped, vile ili tap into Afrobeat sasa vizuri. I think bado sa haija tap, inaendelea sa kutap. Day by day is continuing tapping it into the African authenticity in terms of rhythm, because I'm big on rhythm na napenda tu vile sasa ukisikia ukisikia mapiano sasa, different rhythms zimeanza kubamba. Brazilian funk inarudi ukimix na chakacha, so there's so much authentic African rhythm that's not been tapped into, but people are open now, which is beautiful. So ukiangalia tu in the next like 2 years, and zile orthodox Ethiopian rhythms zitakuja hata paka zikuwe global, man. If you haven't been to Addis Ababa or Ethiopia, hey man, make your way to East Africa, you'll go crazy.
Since you mentioned about the culture and the new music and the beats that you have introduced us to, so what risks are you taking now creatively and professionally that you probably couldn't take before?
Creatively, man, I'm tapping into my crazy authentic self kabisa. As I said, now the world is open to unapologetic kind of different kind of rhythms. So with my culture manze, nimetap into Uluya crazy, Isukuti ina grow manze, so mi na take hizo risks. Ukisikia hata Savara to the World, my album is very 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 Kenyan, very 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 cultural heritage, ina speak a lot, na siogopi saa ati lazima mziki yangu ikuwe ati naimba in English manze. Ashake anaimba in native, anaimba in Yoruba na ina hit globally, so inanibamba sana. So mimi naweza imba tu na Kiluya manze, ni mix tu Kiluya na Kizungu alafu inabamba tu, yeah. So it's that time na expression wise, how beautiful is it to sell a freshly kind of baked bread.
Have you created a song that genuinely scared you to release because it's too personal?
Yeah. Yes.
Utaki kututolea ama utaki kuitoa?
Itatoka kwa hii album yangu next, for Savara to the World. Itatoka kuna mangoma ziko very personal. Nimeimba juu ya grief, nimeimba juu ya si grief rather, nimeimba juu ya betrayal na vitu zingine ni personal tu, yani nimeimba juu ya betrayal, nimeimba juu ya nimeimba vitu real that everybody can relate to. Na zingine ni personal paka zilikuwa nilikuwa nimeandika last year, nikataka kutoa nikasema but yeah. Perfect. Ziko zinakam.
Album inatoka lini? When is the album coming out? Nita announce. Wacheni pressure, nita announce. Inaweza toka this year, inaweza toka beginning of next year, inaweza toka hata next month. Like yes, nita announce. Yeah, currently maze niko tu kwa hiyo vibe ya Savara to the World, and I'm writing a lot and I'm collaborating a lot. So I'm so thankful, yeah. With the accomplishments you've had or done, what advice would you give your younger self?
Oh yo, manze hiyo swali inakuanga poa, lakini what advice would I give my younger self? Na pia najipatia saa hii.
Yes.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Very true.
Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody's looking at you as much as you think people are looking at you. Na bado imi squeeze mwaga na hiyo self consciousness, na hiyo si self consciousness but hiyo alafu pia imposter syndrome is real bro. Nobody hata sasa kwa mtu anafikiria Savara, kwa mtu anakufikiria manze, wewe songa tu, but then najiambia
5 years from now,
yeah,
this new journey that you're embarking on, what do you want us to remember most about you?
5 years from now, to be real, no, I won't answer that. Palitanipata, yeah, mtanikumbuka cause already mnanijua, so hiyo kujiekea ati I want you to remember me like we cooler vibes. Nataka 5 years from now ujikumbuke, ukuwe happy kwa hiyo moment yako. When you remember Savara 5 years from now, I hope utakuwa happy utakuwa umepitia different periods of life na umelive. Yeah, na you're older, you're wiser, you're enjoying it. Hiyo ndo mimi nakuhopia, so nakuprayia tu. Yeah.
Questions ya mafan. Are you married, engaged, seeing someone, ama someone is seeing you? Are you seeing someone or is someone seeing you? Ama uko married or engaged?
Ay, kama ujui that by now. By now can't you see my if you don't know that by now, bana Savara ametoka mbali sana man. Yo, I have people, I have family. Usicheze na mimi. I have people who hold me now, hold me down, yes. Yeah, so in terms of ati hizo kitu mnatafuta hapana bana. I'm held. Unaweza move hivi ukiwa single lazima kuna foundation hapa inatengeneza. I have someone who's creating a good foundation with me. So I'm so thankful and I'm so blessed. Yes.
I always have one last question for everybody. Are you happy?
Yes. Niko happy. What do you mean, man? There's a lot. Kama saima, unajua niko on tour. Na experience express art. By the way, umeniuliza the best question. Niko happy sana na express art yangu na dunia sasa vile, especially vile muda kwa express. Alafu na live. Alafu niko happy sana, niko present. Itu imefanya na enjoy sana cause niko very 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 present. Inanipatia a lot of joy. Every emotion, disappointment, like success, na I feel to the extreme. Na hiyo kitu I think inani bless sana.
What's next?
Next, naenda London right now. Activation of Savara to the World, living, recording, and then 21st, Savara to the World live at Lower Third, London, man. It's gonna be a nice time. Tickets zimebaiwa manze, usikose kukuja. It's gonna be an amazing time, but get your tickets. They're moving on fast. I love. Wait. First things first. Tomorrow we go watch Arsenal. Tomorrow Arsenal versus Burnley. Oh my God, I can't wait. You know, I've always gone to the Emirates Stadium. Me, I'm a super Arsenal fan. I'm a soccer fan. I'm a sports fanatic. I like basketball, if you know me. But soccer is the biggest in the world. But basketball is coming, and I love it. So soccer has always been big, and I'm a big Arsenal fan. Nimeenda Emirates Stadium before so many times, like not so many times, but maybe 4 or 5 times. But inaonga ile Emirates tour when there's no game. But I've always wanted to wait for the right time to go to the Emirates Stadium, and I think this is. So thank you to Visit Rwanda, man. I partnered with Visit Rwanda. They've been so nice to the Ghanaians, to East Africans. So manzi, Visit Rwanda. I'm a horo. I love you guys so much. So we really appreciate. So tomorrow, Arsenal versus Burnley. Please, Gunners. Come on, you Gunners. So yeah, that's my week. And I'm going to be meeting a lot of people, industry players at the shop, Smade. I'm going to be recording with artists. That's Savara to the World. So ndo huyo mimi manzena push my global agenda. And just eating some nice food. Meeting lovely Kenyans. And just growing. Yeah.
Thank you. That's it. Do you want to have any closing remarks?
Closing remarks. Savara to the World thanks all the fans for always showing love. Merchandise inaanza kuishow on the 21st. I'll be having merchandise. And also Germany, Luck. I'm coming on the 26th of May. Luck, I'll be there. Get your tickets. Bremen, Supreme Lounge. I'll be coming on the 6th of June. So get your tickets. I'll be coming with merchandise. Savara to the World, Kenya to the World. Get your merchandise. Itakuwa poa sana. So come, let's have fun. Let's share African stories. Yeah, hata kama weather itakuwa hivi. Sisi ni akina nani. Come ye, come all. Thank you so much and love to all of you.